Spring is here and it's the perfect time to refresh your skincare routine. But how do you transition from winter to spring without the guesswork? In this podcast episode, we're going to cover why should you lighten up your skincare routine for spring? How can you balance hydration without the heaviness? What should you look for in allergy-friendly skincare? And how does your lifestyle impact your skin's changing needs? So tune in to find out all my recommendations, and don't forget to listen to the end where I give you my spring skincare and makeup challenge for this week. Episode starts now. Welcome to the Spa Skin and Beauty Podcast. Struggling with wrinkles, dark spots, or an overwhelming skincare routine? I'm Lindsay, an esthetician who has found a simple skincare routine for clear, youthful skin, even in my 40s. In this podcast, I'll share quick, easy, non-toxic solutions to help you love your skin and stay motivated. So grab your products, press play, and let's transform your skin. Introducing my no Botox skin coaching. Think of this as a 30-minute one-on-one with an esthetician. Okay, so here it is, your 30-minute no Botox skin coaching session. You are going to be able to walk away with your wrinkle reduction plan and have 30 minutes with an esthetician. I have over 14 years of experience in this area. This is for a limited time. I am only offering these 30-minute power calls for a few months. My goal is to build a course in the long run. So I am testing this out and just really getting to know you, your needs, the solutions that you really want. So this is not going to be around forever. But for now, you can grab one of these 30 minutes with me and we can go through this stuff together. I know you don't have 4 hours to go and watch skincare YouTube videos. I know that you don't have that time. So let's do 30 minutes and you will have your exact anti-aging plan, exactly what products, exactly what you're doing with your face in the morning and at night, exactly how to save money. You need an exact customized plan built for you. So the first 5 people to snag one of these as a new year special, it's only $67. And then they do increase after that. I've made it so super easy to book. Just click the Calendly link in my podcast episode below to book, and then you're on your way to Botox free in no time. I am so looking forward to talking with you soon. And now onto the show. Don't we just love a good spring? Oh gosh, the weather, it's so good. It really is the perfect time to refresh your skincare routines after the winter. Although this winter I actually enjoyed because I did enjoy the snow, but I had a wonderful walk outside this morning. It felt so good. I was like, I do love the spring. However, spring does cause a little few things, allergies, sensitivities. We're going to go into that. But this is the podcast that you're going to want to listen to because we are going to do some switch ups in your routine. Now, this is also to let you know that this is the reason why skincare routines, they're not just a one and done. You need to modify them through the years based on the seasons and what is currently going on with your skin. Your skin is always changing, and that's important to know. It is your skin. It's not Tanya the influencer telling you about this and that. She has different skin than you. Your skin has also different needs based on your lifestyle, your eating habits, your health habits, your age, your profession, even where you live. And it even goes deeper if you have other skin challenges like myself. Oh my gosh, I have rosacea. It's such a pain in the butt. Can I say that? But the sensitivity, hormone imbalances, Lord bless us all with that. Pre or post-menopause, bless us again, acne, eczema, etc. So that is where an esthetician like myself comes into play. And that's why you need an esthetician in your life. Spring is upon us. And you know what that means? We are going to be battling issues such as, some of us, allergies, increased oiliness, sun exposure, just a few of those things to start off. And again, your skin is changing. So I wanted to have this podcast to tell you a few things that you can start doing now. We're going to go through the lighter side. So we're just lightening up our skin a little bit. It's about lightweight, breathable skincare. We're going to ditch those heavy layers for winter. So number 1, we're going to start transitioning our skincare from winter to spring. We're going to lighten up, switch to lighter cleansers and moisturizers is key. We're having that hydration without the heaviness. That does not mean we're not hydrating your skin. I'm going to tell you a few things that you're still going to add to your skin. We're still going to have those layers of hydration deep into your skin, but we're going to just change out a few things. We're going to do a few switches, and it's going to make a big difference. We're going to be able to have that lightweight, breathable skin with a few changes. by just switching out a few products. For example, in the winter, I usually do a heavier moisturizer, then I follow it by an oil. In the spring, I can either switch to a lighter moisturizer or skip the moisturizer and just use an oil, or just use the moisturizer and no oil. And there are so many ways you can do this based on how your skin is doing that day or that week. So just remember, your skin is a living organ. So it literally changes all the time. Have you ever noticed, like today, you're feeling, oh, my skin feels kind of dry today. And then it feels like tight the next, or, oh, it feels oily today. Like, have you noticed that? It's because your skin is talking to you. It changes. So I'm here to educate you, empower you, to make you feel confident, to understand, to listen to your skin and know that this is how my skin is feeling today, and this is what I need to add to it, or this is what I need to remove for my routine. You can use lighter products to get the hydration. And a few ways you can do that is to use essences, lightweight serums, mist, and thermal waters. Oh my goodness, I just love it. I love essences, mist, and thermal waters. They feel amazing. They're so light, especially on those spring and especially those summer days. Oh my gosh. I want to drop a few brands in here just because it's currently what I'm using. I do change brands. I switch out. I get sent a lot of things, but I also love when I hear other people tell me their tips, but I'm like, that's great, but what did you actually use? So I'm going to have a link to all the products in the show notes, but also I'll mention them on the podcast. I'm not saying you have to use these brands. It's just some of the things I'm currently using. So Rephr, R-E-P-H-R, it has a great rebalancing essence that I like. So an essence that's a thinner product. So you're going to want to make sure that you put that on before your lighter moisturizer. Just remember, when you are applying skincare, it is from the thinnest to your thickest. So you're going to just layer on your skincare from the thinnest to the thickest. Okay. That's why we always do our moisturizer and then we do our oil on top of it. We don't do the reverse. Oh, I also want to tell you before I jump to the other statement, another lovely essence that I like is Eminence. They have a wonderful birch water essence. That one is a good brand too. I just love everything from Eminence. They have a very nice, lovely brand. Refreshing mist are great for hydration, as you're getting ready, but also just on the go. If you want to mist throughout the day, keep that hydration going. Those are wonderful. I have a few that I love. The Minty Mineral Hydration Mist for Core Organics. Now that one's really good, but guess what? They are also, by the way, I want to let you know, they are EWG verified. That's really important because not all of their products, by the way, are EWG verified, but this product is. Symbiome is another great brand. A lot of their products are EWG verified as well. I'm really into their Essence Rejuvenating Mist. It's a lovely product. Timeless is another brand. They have a nice cucumber extract, hyaluronic acid that is instantly hydrating as well. And of course, thermal spring waters. They're amazing as always. I love Avene. Avene has a great spring thermal water. Now, I know they are a bit pricey. I do agree with that, but they're so worth it and they do last a good while. And I love doing a nice thermal water mist right before I apply my makeup or even a hyaluronic serum. It really makes it because you want to make sure that you put your hyaluronic serums on while your skin is still damp. So that's a nice little tip and trick I like to use. Now, we all know that spring allergies can cause that redness sometimes, that puffiness and irritation. So you really do want to look for soothing products that are also fragrance-free. And if you need to, you can be on the lookout for allergy-friendly skincare. Now, a tip that I've noticed that I like to personally do is when you do have irritated noses when you're sick or allergies, you're using your tissues all the time, I like to dab a little bit of castor oil on the areas around the skin around my nose. And then you can just, do that a few times and it just goes really deep into the skin. And for me, it just really repairs that skin really well. You could also use barrier balms. So if you even want to make it like super deep hydration, you could do a barrier balm first and then your castor oil on top. Oh my goodness, that is a wonderful combination to really heal those areas because you can have the most beautiful makeup on, do your skincare, but then your nose looks like just a mess. with all the Kleenexes from allergies. So we really need to take care of that as well. And if you need to, cover it up a little bit, I do love Tower 28. They make a wonderful concealer that has great ingredients. I use Tower 28 every day for my concealer. It really is nice. Evan has a great restorative protective cream. It's wonderful for soothing irritated skin. I also love vetted moisturizers. You probably haven't really heard about them. They're kind of like a brand that's, I feel maybe up and coming, but they are made by dermatologists. But the reason why I really like them, they are so simple. They have a lightweight moisturizer or a thicker moisturizer, but it's no fuss with this product. It's just simple. The container that it comes into, the packaging is simple. There's no fragrance. There's no icky stuff. It's clean. It's really just a moisturizer. I like how it goes on, and it just works well for everyone's skin. You can't beat it. You really can't. Other things that I like, if you want to do Bioderma, I like their micellar water. It's just a wonderful, gentle cleanser for allergy-prone skin. So you could put that in your beauty box as well. Now, during the day, use a light moisturizer, and it's not going to clog your pores in warmer weather. And I do want to emphasize the importance of increasing your SPF as the day gets sunnier. Just a reminder to reapply as the sun's intensity increases to the Earth's tilt and results into that more direct sunlight hours. I like the sun patches if you need to use those, because that just reminds you, hey, you need to reapply your sunscreen even on cloudy spring days. So it gets so deceiving when you're like, oh, I don't, it's a little bit cloudy. I don't need to reapply, but you do want to reapply. Now, with that said, this is my personal take on the sun, because I also think we should get sunlight. I don't think we need to use sunscreen to the detriment of our, not getting any vitamin D. So it is a tricky balance. So here is what I do. I have the UV Index app on my phone. In the morning, when I go walking with my sweet toddler son, he's in a stroller. I do not put sunscreen on. We are up with the sunrise. There's either no UV, it's like it's 0, or it's so low, it's below 1. I'm okay with using that. Now, if I'm in the sunlight for a good bit, like let's say I'm going to do an afternoon walk that's with the high sun, and we're going out in the sun for 30 minutes, longer than usually 15 or whatever, I am going to apply the sunscreen again for that. And I always just naturally incorporate it in my morning routine, because I'm just going back and forth, running errands. I'm getting more sun that I want. However, if I am going out for just a little bit, I still want no sunscreen on. I want just a little bit of that vitamin D. So for instance, an example of that, if I know that I'm working from home, like that whole day, I actually need to go outside and get some vitamin D. Like it needs to hit my skin, and I'll have lunch with no sun protection on for like 10 minutes, and I'm getting that vitamin D. Now, I am going to add my sunscreen on if I'm going to get more sun than that, because then I don't want damage to hit. So it is a tricky balance, but you don't want to not get vitamin D, but you also don't want to get too much UV. So it is a fine balance. So just know that. Over exfoliating, let's talk about that. You don't want to over exfoliate. I know we're going to have some winter dullness, but we don't want to cause more issues, especially for those with sensitive skin. Over exfoliating can lead to other wreaks of havoc on your skin. So exfoliate. I'm not saying don't exfoliate, but let's not overdo it. I would love if you add antioxidants to your skin, fight those free radicals from sun exposure, and that can brighten and protect your skin. Like you could use a vitamin C. I'm going to have Angela on the podcast, who has invented Cell Forte. I'm excited for her to talk about her product that she says that you just need this without vitamin C, without retinols. Like you can just use this instead of it. So I cannot wait. Angela Callies, she's coming on soon, and I'm excited to interview her. So be on the lookout. Apparently, Cell Forte, her new brand, is supposed to just be the bee's knees for skin, and I cannot wait to hear about it. Remember, I wanted just a reminder to switch out. Let's do some beauty box spring cleaning. So switch out your old skincare and makeup products this is a great time to just audit what you're using, what you're not using. And as you're auditing your skincare and your makeup, really look at it. I'm constantly having to look at this product because, oh my gosh, I have so much. And you can do small spring audits, by the way. What I mean by that, if you have a lot in your skincare cabinet and your makeup cabinet, you can just do a little drawer here, a little drawer there, a little section here. And we also have our other sections. We have our toiletry bags. We have our travel section, and we have what goes in our purse. That's a whole nother thing. So we don't just have one section. We have multiple sections, and we have what's in our shower. It's all over the place, right? Well, as you replace each item, I would love, this is what I do. I would love for you to be able to really feel good about the product that you're bringing into your skincare and cosmetic routine. So if you can, I would love if you're able to go to the EWG website, and they have their skincare database there. It's ewg.org. Skin Deep Database is what it's called. And all you have to do is type in the product that you are wanting to purchase and just make sure the product has a low rating. Now, this is where it gets tricky. I constantly have to do this because what's sneaky is some companies will have a great product rating on one product, but then a couple of their other products, they have a higher rating, which is not good, and it's not EWG verified. So it's so tricky. The other thing is they can reformulate something that once had a good rating, but now the new formula is not so great. So you really have to do your homework. So I recommend that every time you purchase your product, just make sure to see if they have the latest data on that product first. So just so you know. So a great example is the core product that I told you. They have that wonderful product that is the Minty Mist that has a wonderful EWG verified rating, but then a couple of the other products do have a like even up to 4, and I don't really want to use a 4. So just be on the lookout for that. So each brand, you have to specifically go into that database and see what the rating is. And they will give you a list, and you can see what exactly is toxic in there that they're saying, hey, red alert, make sure that you understand what is in this product, because this red alert is telling you that it can lead to X, Y, and Z symptoms, or it could lead to these other things. And just remember, your skin, whatever's going in your skin is going to the rest of your organs in your body, or your cells, whatever. And it's so important. And if you don't know this about me, what's very unique is I also own a thermography business. So I see physician reports. I take images of people and get their temperature variations, and we can see what's going on in their body, in their skin. And I want to make sure that you have healthy options, healthy choices. I don't want you to have something else that happens with your body. So it's just really important is what I do. If you're not sure what to do on your skincare days, I got you covered. Don't worry about it. You can download my free guide. It's at lindsayholder.com/guide. I'll show you exactly what to do on every day of the week. It's listed in the show notes, so you can just scroll down and click on it. So no problem. A couple of things that I do that are not on the normal radar, or some people don't do, but I recommend. There's one day a week that I do not like to do anything to my skin. It's usually Sunday night. That's just my night. I just don't do anything. I don't even do beauty devices that week, beauty tools, skincare. Like, I let my skin and myself have a break because I'm tired. I've worked out all my skin all week long. Mama wants a break. So I just want to do nothing. I cleanse my skin and then I call it a day. Not even moisturizer. I literally just call it a day after that. The other thing that I talk about all the time is I don't wash my face in the morning. There's just no reason to. I've done all my skincare at night. I'm in my late 40s. I need my natural oils. I need it to balance out my skin. I don't want to remove too many oils, too many natural oils. I don't want to disrupt that skin barrier. And I just feel like that's so important. And it's really helped me have a more healthy lipid barrier. So my skin barrier is just very healthy because of that. And again, I'm battling rosacea, which is just it's under control right now, but when it flares up, believe me, I know, okay, I need to back off, and I just really back off. So if you do battle with sensitivity, if you do battle with rosacea, just make sure to just be gentle on your skin. Your skin is just telling you, hey, I need some gentle care right now and leave it alone. So just know that as a little tip. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love that it's spring. I love that we're going to all just really tackle our spring skincare routine. I have a challenge for you to do this week. My challenge for you to do this week is I would love for you to go make a date with yourself, put a timer on, and spend 30 minutes, okay, and go into your skincare cabinet and your cosmetics cabinet, and I want you just to start editing out what you aren't using anymore. If it's over a year, if you're not using it, go ahead and toss it. And then what you need to replace it with, just start thinking, I need to just kind of look and see what I need to replace this with, or go into the EWG and that product that you need to replace, just see what the rating is, and then you'll know. You will know if that needs to be on your list to replace it or with something else, or you can just buy the same thing. That is your homework for this week, and I cannot wait to talk to you next week. So tune in next week, and we will talk soon. Have a wonderful rest of your spring week. Until next time. Did you know that I have a free skincare membership filled with women just like you, busy entrepreneurs who are working hard to master their skincare routine through mastering simple steps? I share weekly skincare tutorials and product reviews every Monday, as well as offer exclusive podcast episode content, product discount codes, and so much more. So please come join us at lapreebeauty.com. That's LAPREE beauty.com, or download our app. It's Lapree Beauty, and it's either in the Apple, iOS, or Google Play Store. Download today.